I'm a youth.
What do you mean I can't dress up for Halloween? Just because I'm going to be 30 next year doesn't mean I can't dress up for Halloween.
Happy Halloween 2022, everyone. And we are back after a vengeance.
Oh, I thought we were a dinosaur story.
That's a good movie. But anyways,
I mean, yeah, it also has a really scary ending, but hey, it's October, it's Halloween, and we're going to be talking about shows that celebrate the Halloween festivities throughout the whole series.
hi. Before we kick this shit off, I got two new friends with me. And
Scruffy the Fox.
yay!
Also, just for the record, this Scruffy is a good boy, very good boy. If you see another
Yeah.
Scruffy who is purple, kick him in his balls.
Yes.
Normally, we don't condone the violence. The purple fox, known as Scruffy, he requires all the violence.
Yes, he does.
Well, I'm orange though, so don't worry about me now.
Oh, good. That means that means you're full of vitamin C, and I need that because it's cold.
Oh, that it is, yeah.
And also, I'm not eating anything pumpkin spice related. Bite me.
Joke's on you. I will have pumpkin spice because the 25% white part of me likes it.
Dude, I'm 50% white, and none of it likes pumpkin spice. I'm not like Skeletor. Be like, joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
Well, I love a nitro cold brew pumpkin spice latte, which is actually really delicious, and I had it from Caribou Coffee, which some of y'all might not have a Caribou unless you live in Minnesota.
Do you
At
all,
the end of All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, Gordon Freeman fucking dies. Come on, guys. Happy Halloween. Let's go.
well, one last thing. Do you have a wall boss?
Oh, whoa, what?
A wall boss.
Why?
A wall boss.
I know what Wawa is,
Yeah,
but
I'm guessing you don't. Anyway, why don't we dive into the Halloween spirit by talking about one of my favorite shows that focus on the spooky, scary. Is what?
You said spooky, scary, and I was finishing it with skeletons.
Listen, I do not want to get copyrighted. I just want to talk about the Funky Phantom.
Danny Phantom?
Yeah, the Funky Phantom. I'm literally bringing that up.
Oh, the Funky Phantom.
You never watched it?
I know of it. I don't think I ever watched it.
Okay, so basically the concept is take Scooby Doo's mystery solving team, but one of the characters is a ghost who I think was a Confederate. I think. I don't know.
Pulling up the research right now.
Basically,
It's a clone of Scooby Doo,
Yeah.
but with a trio of teenage detectives driving around the country solving mysteries.
yep.
But we have a Revolutionary War era ghost. in place
Yeah.
of Scooby-Doo.
So he was a Civil War ghost with a ghost cat. And like his voice, I don't know who voices the Funky Phantom, but it's like one of those voices. As soon as you hear it, it's like, oh yeah, I know that guy. Yeah, I know his voice.
Dawes Butler, the guy who was known for playing Yogi Bear, Huckleberry Hound, Snagglepuss, Augie Doggy, Loop De Loop, Wally Gator,
Whoa,
Charles Grunt,
hang on.
Baba Louie.
Wait, hang on. Did you say Loop De Loop?
Yeah, Loopy De Loop.
Why is
The
it?
wolf.
He's Loopy De Loop. Apparently, he's a Hanna-Barbera cartoon character. He is a wolf, a gentleman wolf with a Franco-Canadian
The
accent.
way you said wolf was like, wooga.
That's a lot of characters, you know. Gee.
Who does he think he is? Mel Brooks? Wait,
I love Wally Gator.
wait. Who's the guy who voiced all the Looney Tune characters?
Mel
Mel
Blanc.
Blanc.
Mel Blanc. Who do you think he is? Mel Blanc's?
Yeah, apparently he. Yeah. Dawes Butler voiced him. Baba Louie, Snooper and Blabber, Hokey Wolf,
Wow.
Elroy Jetson. Yeah, he played Elroy Jetson. Peter Potamus.
Jesus.
And
Don't know that one.
yeah, this man
Man.
voiced a whole lot of characters.
Man, I just wanted to talk about the Punky Phantom because it's a weird Scooby Doo spin off or clone. with
Okay.
a,
Oh
with
gosh,
a
I
revel-
just remember what you're talking about. Oh
Oh,
jeez.
he even played Chili Willy in the Woody Woodpecker.
Oh my god. I bring
I,
up I bring up the Punky Phantom. Pixie has like, wait, what we're talking about? The Punky Phantom, the
Yeah.
Scooby Doo clone with the ghost.
It can't be a clone if it's made by the same people,
I,
right?
it's by Hanna-Barbera. It's
um,
Hanna-Barbera.
I faintly remember watching it. I do. But I never really like would say I'd stuck on it. Like if it was on Boomerang back in the day when they still played good shit. I have like the faintest memory of stuff like it. But
oh,
spooky show.
I'm
Like-
the
like-
Punky Phantom.
We literally have buff boy, pretty girl,
Oh boy, pretty girl.
lanky thing with dog.
You think the
Yeah,
dog?
that's all I'm saying.
Oh my god! You know what? I can't remember the name of the cartoon, but there was another one where where it had the buff boy, the girl, the lanky dude, but the lanky dude would turn into a werewolf if he looked at the moon.
Oh, Track Pack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, does anyone remember that?
Yeah, it's from 1980, but I remember seeing reruns of it.
Okay, it's
Track Pack?
yeah, basically, this guy, I can't remember his name, but he's cursed. Where if he sees the moon, it doesn't have to be the actual moon. Any moon, he turns into his werewolf, and they're basically constantly solving crimes or mysteries or whatever. And if he looks at the sun, he turns back to normal.
Yeah, because
But-
in 1980 we weren't quite out of the 70s yet.
No,
No, we were not.
and
Let's
And,
see.
and what's funny, at least I find it. I
I'm
find.
gonna say I remember this.
I just want to say one thing that I remember from the show is the fact that whenever he would turn into a werewolf, he would always try to eat the buff dude.
He looks like a Frankenstein like buff guy.
Yeah, like he was like, I don't know why, but I think someone was like, I have a vor fetish, so I'm going to make it so that every time he turns into a werewolf, he's going to want to eat his friend.
What?
And it was always like a sandwich. Like he always like just have these two giant slices of bread, just put between his friend to eat him.
You
All
can't
right.
be serious.
I am serious. That's literally like even in the intro to the cartoon.
Wow.
Have we got any more to say about Funky Phantom?
There's not much I can say about it. Other than it's a Scooby
Alright.
Doo clone, and it made me think of the Wolfpack or whatever you just said. Drak Pack.
Track Pack? I don't know much about it. I just vaguely remember it.
Yeah, like I said, I watched a lot of cartoons growing up. I had no friends.
Let's talk about like Our Real Monsters or anything else that's
Ooh,
that we all
yeah.
that we all can talk about.
Our Real
Yeah.
Over the garden
Monsters.
wall.
Was the one monster who was basically like the leader of all the monsters? Was he like some kind of like huh?
Icus, right?
No, the dude who wore high heels.
Oh,
The not
Yeah,
Oh,
The
kinda
Grumble.
yeah.
The grapple.
Why do I get a feeling that he was inspired by Rocky Horror Picture
I wouldn't
Show?
be surprised if he
Because-
wasn't.
Because
Because he was fabulous.
funny you should say that. Zimbo, one of the characters, is voiced by Tim Curry.
Oh my
I was
god.
thinking that wasn't there a character that's voiced by Tim Curry?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That was Tim Curry, wasn't it?
Tim Curry was a character named Zimbo, a monster who resembles a bee with one mammal leg and a humanoid face with green hair.
Oh yes, I do remember that. And I kind of vaguely remember Our Real Monsters. It was just a show where the whole premise is that monsters have to scare humans. And
It
that's,
scared me. It did.
it was
I will be
interesting.
honest.
Yeah. You had Ickis who could change his size. Crumb, who basically would hold his eyeballs. Uh,
That scared me. Oddly enough, though, I do have a little keychain on my bag of him, and I look at him. I'm like, you used to scare the shit out of me as a kid.
um,
I
I
know.
loved Ickis because small, big-eared creature. I feel biased
yeah.
not to like him, and I
Laid
loved.
back,
And then there's
shiny.
Ublina, who's in the other
That's her name. I
cast.
can never remember her name. What,
What kind of
Pull her guts out.
what were you about to say, Silver?
I'll say, like, describing Oblina, she was the one that pulled her guts out of her stomach to scare people.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I don't. I still to this day don't mess with body horror.
wow. Thank you. I forgot about that.
You're welcome.
My favorite episode of that one, right, was during a heavy metal concert. The singer was throwing a snake up into the air a bunch of times, and Oblina swapped out the snake with herself, scared the lead singer, and everyone ran out of the theater going, lame, lame, lame. Snake guy flipped out.
Oh man.
I definitely want to say one of my favorite episodes was actually when Ickis was actually confused for a convict who escaped from prison called Shorty because he fit the height description and actually tried flushing himself between them, but the chain and ball actually prevented him from like escaping out of jail.
Oh my god, I totally forgot that friggin' what was her name? Obelina was voiced by Christine Cavanaugh.
Oh
Oh,
I
rest
yeah,
in peace.
forgot. Oh.
indeed.
the only
It's
Um,
a
one that I
really
remember?
another really unique voice from her. Like also which her and Dexter doing that, like those weird, not really sure where those accents are. They're like, what? Where would
Well,
he?
she based her at the accent, and both her and the voice actor that replaced her for Dexter, they based it off of Gendy Tartakovsky's voice
hmm.
because
Okay.
Really,
he's
that
Russian. I think he's
that
Russian
makes
or
sense now.
Ukrainian or
Yeah,
something.
somewhere in
Russian.
that range.
Oh,
I believe he is.
Oh, he is Russian. He's Russian. Yep.
also,
Yep.
um, do any of you remember the episode when Ickis basically would turn into a tree?
Not
The only one
really.
I remember is when he swallowed a lot of helium and became a balloon and floated away, and that kind of freaked me out.
Oh no!
And then
Is
that's
that the start of the
fetish.
inflation fetish?
I don't have an inflation fetish. That's
No.
indie.
I I just there's only 3 episodes that I really remember. The one where Ickis gets turned into a tree and he meets another monster who also got turned into a tree. And it's like, it's like, oh, it's not too bad. I mean, sure, you gotta be careful when people, carve their initials into you and whatnot. And I was like, oh, that's real fucked up. There's the one where they have to go into, what's her name?
Oblina.
Oh, Oblina. Yeah, they have to go inside of her because she apparently.
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. What? What?
Oh,
I'm sorry. What? What?
Okay. Okay. So
Uh,
apparently she ate the teddy bear of the Rocky Horror Picture Show monster. Grumble. Thank you. And he basically shrinks down Ickis and Crumb and tells them, "Go in there and get it back."
oh my god.
Night shows were weird.
I mean, we had
Yeah.
cat dogs, so
Well, they
yeah.
were very racy. They were very challenging of the status quo, saying, "Oh, you want to censor us? Oh, okay. Well, here's some stuff that we can get around the censors that we can say fuck you to."
Yeah, and the last one I remember is the one that seems like the most messed up. Is when they weren't able to scare enough humans that this pool of I don't know whatever was basically going down, and Crumble said that if we don't get us back up, we'll start to disappear. And you actually see their bodies slowly disappear into nothing. And eventually, one of them actually just vanishes completely.
Does anyone specifically remember the episode where the Grumble actually gets sick and afterward the lunch lady replaces him and tortures everyone entirely in the whole entire like colony?
No, what? Wow.
That's that is really fucked. That is also
It can switch brains with the Monster Hunter.
Oh, that one I don't remember either.
That was funny as hell because it was interesting seeing like someone who claimed to be a Monster Hunter 24/7 start eating trash and swallow a whole TV like it was nothing.
Oh yeah, they were always. That was the thing. They always ate trash. Oh. Also, they had.
it's kind of
Go ahead.
it's kind of eerie how it's so similar to Monsters Inc. This premise, and then Little Monsters kind of did it too, where there's like a world of monsters that have to scare people.
Mm.
Oh, that even sounds Little
Yep.
Monsters. That sounds a little familiar.
Well, that's a movie. Don't look it up because it's not a. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Darn.
Anything
What was I gonna say? Something about.
to make people to believe that they're alive, so for them to still keep scaring them, no one believes in them. At that point, they're like, oh, dunzo.
We'll get to it eventually, Pixity, but not right now.
Okay, it just sounded familiar. No, that's why I was looking it up.
Yeah.
It sounded familiar.
He's a phantom.
He's Phantom. Dan Phantom was only 14 when his parents built a very strange machine. It was beautiful.
Wait.
What?
Was it yo Danny Phantom he was just 14 or young Danny Phantom he was just 14? I will only accept yo.
I mean, it would make sense because it was like, what, 2003? 2004. So yeah, it would kind of make sense. Like, yo, what's up?
But
I will check, but shit, my computer keeps going right to fucking Bing, and I don't want it to.
Well, it's like.
Yeah, it is Yo Danny Phantom. He was just 14.
Yeah, okay, that makes
One
sense.
second. I'm gonna listen to the theme song on my end.
I'm gonna listen to the theme song.
For some reason, when I looked up the Danny Phantom song, Bing is like saying, this song sounds a lot like Hot N-Word by Bommy
He said yo. He said yo Danny Phantom. He said yo Danny Phantom.
Wait, hang on. Can you repeat that, Pixie?
I'm using Bing. Like right now, it's suggesting Bing to me.
Whatever.
But I looked up Danny Phantom lyrics, and right behind on the right side, it was like, oh, this song might sound like Hot N-Word from Bommy Schmurda, and I'm like,
that's I.
don't
Okay,
even listen
Bing, go home. You're drunk.
Yeah, you're very drunk there, Bing. That's why I don't use you.
Yep,
don't like
for those who grew up in 2004 and watched one of the few shows that actually somehow mostly maintained a good, stable level of being good throughout this whole series, then congratulations. You saw Butch Hartman before he went stupid.
Fuck Butch Hartman.
fuck him and his
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no. The dude.
I'm not happy.
Get this. He only came up with the concept of the characters. He didn't create the show itself. It was actually a whole team of people that actually put the shows together. So if anything, support the people who put the show together instead of the fuckface that's known as Butch Hartman.
Yeah, he basically has done what a lot of people have. Let his ego get the better of him.
Yep.
I know now he tried making some type of religious-based cartoon and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
Who cares if he does that, but the ableism of him irritates me the most. That's another story for a different day.
Yeah, but sorry.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like that's where when we want to say that's when we do an episode talking about people who let their egos get the better of them. But like I said, Danny Phantom is basically a show about a character literally named Danny Fenton who becomes half ghost and starts protecting the world of the city of Amity Park from a series of ghosts who basically get set free because his parents create a ghost portal that makes it easier for them to, get into our world.
I forgot it was called Amity Park. It reminds me of Amity Square from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. But
I
anyways.
know. That's why it's always like it can't be called Amity Park, can it? And no, it is. They even have a high school named Casper High.
Nice.
Everything's like a horror movie where like
uh, but yeah, it was a really good show, good premise. Uh, it had some nice character development and world building. It was a good show.
Tucker was a furry.
100%.
Yeah, because he was like, still think she's hot? Yep, still do.
No. I'm sorry. If you know that meme, then good. You know your memes. If you don't, look it up.
That was a bad queen. That he would take it. I'm gonna say yes, baby, me too.
Do I need to take away your gay license?
Bitch, at that point, I freaking like revoke it and then renew it in about 3 seconds. Bye.
Okay, I need to have you on the show more often.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no! Did we summon the more gay?
Oh, it's Indy.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess we did.
Okay, what did I miss?
Oh well, you see, 14 million years ago, when the Earth was really cold.
God damn it.
We're just talking about Danny Phantom right now.
Are you filming?
No, we're recording. Filming would require me to go to a studio and rent out a whole movie team to like record my face.
I can't word.
Don't worry, I have to use Google.
At least, luckily, you can.
So, what were you talking about?
Well, we were basically saying it was like, Ghost Hunter Boy, good show until it basically started to decline. It was like a really good thing with like a lot of good episodes, and
My favorite one was the pirate one.
Oh, yeah, with the pirate radio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The only one rocking this boat is me. That was awesome.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for the fact that basically you got this ghost kid who just wants to do whatever. It feels like a kid that didn't get the chance to grow up, so now he's just trying to live his childhood as a ghost.
Well, most of the ghosts are based off of dead people, which not many people realize they are based off of dead people because,
Yes.
there's a meme that went around that showed how the characters actually died. Danny, Phantom.
Yeah.
Did anyone actually know the
I can
voice
only honestly.
I can find
was pretty Taylor Lautner?
villains' deaths.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's all I have something to say.
Did anyone know the voice of Youngblood the Ghost was Taylor Lautner, aka Starboy?
Oh my god.
Well, he is also known as a werewolf in a lesser known.
No, he's not a real werewolf. That's what we want.
I know. I'm fucking around.
No, ma'am. Revoke that immediately.
Okay, found it. Okay, so with Ember, the rocker ghost, died of a house fire, which explains why whenever people chant her name, her hair gets stronger like a fire, so it represents her death.
Yeah.
Let's see, that poem, that writer guy from the Christmas episode, who got stumped when he tried to find a name that rhymes with orange.
Yeah.
He died of work-related stress.
I think Box Ghost died due to a work accident. Warehouse accident. Lunch lady, I think is old age.
Heart attack. The warden Walker.
Yeah.
He died of a prison riot.
I think Skoker died due to animal attack.
Hunting accident.
Yeah.
Poindexter died of suicide, because he dealt with bullying.
Yeah.
Damn.
And one thing that's kind of annoying, and I think it was only Butch Hartman who said this, but he said that like, oh no, the ghosts aren't based off of real humans. Bullshit. Desiree, the ghost from the very first season, literally died of a broken heart.
And an old age.
Yes.
And after that, her spirit roamed to grant everyone's deepest desires, but only at a personal cost.
Yeah, and when she returned in her second episode, every time she granted a wish, it became more she became more powerful.
Yep.
And the only reason that Sam wasn't affected in that episode is because she had the some kind of ghost repellent belt that made her immune. Because that way she was the only one who knew, who remembered the actual, timeline besides Desiree.
Yep.
Also, real quick, apparently, I saw this recently. Apparently, not a lot of people like the Sam and Danny couple and preferred that if Danny got with Valerie, who was voiced by Cree Summers.
I kind of like that better
No.
because seeing the
Mm.
ghost and
Okay,
the
the picture
huntress
was
being together when at first they had like a bunch of differences, then afterwards by saying, you know what, they actually work together because they both want to stop ghost. And the fact that she was a better fit for him.
Mm.
I didn't really ship anybody, so I can't really speak
I
for
should
myself.
Oh,
Did you say you ship Tucker and yourself?
the werewolf, that were chick.
Oh yeah, that's for you. That's for you.
Yeah.
You want to talk about?
So a little fun. Sorry. I was just going to say a little fun fact is that originally this episode was to be like, hey, what if we rebooted Danny Phantom? What would we kind of like do differently?
no.
I don't know if I would like that. I
Well-
think it's a fun show for it being in the 2000s kind of thing, you know?
It is, but I'm like, I don't know. Like, personally, I feel like maybe like kind of like kept this similar premise with it, except
You're saying it was bad. No,
I don't know. My premise, my idea would be just be like, like maybe I'd like kind of like make it feel like Teen Titans, how it starts out like pretty tame in the first few seasons, and then as it goes on, it's like realizes like, oh right, you're all adults now. Let's add in a lot more trauma and what real worldisms and makes you actually think.
That.
But I don't know. That's
I'm just tired of reboots and remakes, but that's just a story for a different time.
yeah, especially when they reboot, and the reboot of reboot was terrible.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
No, we do not.
She's awful.
Yeah, but you know,
She's Pokemon Go, basically. That's what basically it was. It was like a bunch of kids playing fucking Pokemon Go.
Yep.
but you know,
Yeah, but not a show about it.
Wait, actually, what were we talking about?
your mom.
Like why at first we had the ship and afterward before that.
Oh right.
Like how all the ghosts had their background stories.
Mm.
Ah, okay.
All right. Talking about these shows takes a lot of courage.
Okay, I'm sorry, I have to. We interrupt this program. We'll bring a special news bulletin. Courage, the Curly Dog Show. Abandoned as abandoned as a pup. He was found by Muriel, who lives in the middle of nowhere, where her husband Eustace bangs. What strange stuff keeps happening here in the middle of nowhere. It's up to Courage.
It's up to Courage.
Bring
Just say it's
you
Courage.
home. You stupid dog. You made me look bad. Also, real quick, someone talk about Courage for a little bit, because I gotta show something to you all.
Okay.
Yes.
The one thing that creeped me out about Courage was not the monsters, not when he screamed. It was when he laughed. I don't know why. It just really unsettled me.
That makes sense in a way.
It was really unsettling.
Best episode was definitely the episode with Dr. Jano.
Yes, because the music was fucking amazing.
Hell yeah.
That's for the Great Fusili. That was my favorite.
I like the Duck Brothers episode. Maybe I don't know. I just like that they're sort of Ringo Starr voice.
Oh yeah. They basically were like the
They're not
Beatles.
scary. They're just goofy. Like you're not my real brother. I can't do it. I can't do a Ringo Starr voice. Maybe.
Went into King Ramsey's tomb and stole his slug, saying, "Return the slug."
Oh god,
Oh,
no, that
come on.
episode scared me so much.
I think the one that scared me or spooked me, there was this one. It was of a real person's head.
Oh
Oh
Like,
God,
yes,
yeah, that thing spooked
yes,
me.
the House of Discontent. That one is the
yes.
scariest one for me. Yeah, the one where they're like, there's like the moon spirit
Or
and
the harvest.
the harvest. Yes, the House of Discontent.
Oh
That was
yeah.
terrifying.
Okay, so uh,
Oh,
I even though this mostly is like for audio purposes, and you're mostly not watching it, but if you viewing right now, you will see that I have I'm holding a print that I got at the last comic convention I was at, where it was signed by Courage's voice actor.
Right.
And sadly, as of right now, he is the last original character from the show. Both Eustace and Muriel's voice people have passed away.
I do know that
Wait, wait,
you
wait, wait.
had
The guy,
one
wait, the head was played by the voice actor of Courage?
Wait, what?
Yep.
What?
Wait, he was?
Uh, Harvest Moon Spirit was played by Courage's voice actor.
What?
Okay, apparently we just learned
Yep.
something today.
Wow. That's a lot of great makeup.
in human form.
Yep.
I also like the fact that basically, it's basically like, oh, so you want to insult me, huh? Well, here's a bunch of insults back at you. But, um,
In the big stinking city, that caught me off
Oh.
guard too. Where the girl has the violin, she turns
Yes.
around. I was
My
not
fucking
ready for
yeah,
that.
that's yeah. Oh,
I
that
thought
was
he-
messed up. I think I also like the boxers versus briefs debate.
Also,
Box, briefs, boxes,
Briefs,
boxes.
briefs. Someone do
it's Dr. World.
Someone do the whistle. You know, the woo woo. I can't do the whistle because they both end up in their underwear.
It's Dr. Herbal's world.
What?
That song's in your head.
Fuck you. No. I'm literally going to drive to your house or wherever you live, and I'm going to yeet you into the TwitchCon ball pit. I hate that song.
That villain from that show, like they decided to love the genre or after you can.
I hate that song. Creepy episode too, but I think an episode that really made me have nightmares was the return of the chicken from outer space. Hello? Really? I'm doing something.
visiting my Meemaw's place. My Nini, no, she would. They would not let me watch it.
What's Mima mean?
Meemaw's my grandmother.
Grandmother.
Yes, and my Nini was my Meemaw's partner for many years. So
Okay, that's cool.
so, but yeah, I couldn't watch Pokemon, Grim Adventures of Willy and Mandy, a lot of things. At my Nini, I still did when they weren't looking, like, but you know, it's one of those things. But
Real quick, B, you died. What happened to the footage? B?
Beatrix.
Her microphone is off.
I don't know. She.
Red.
It won't have a.
Hi.
It
Hey.
says,
What happened?
So apparently it was a little. Apparently my internet just decided to cut out for some reason. I think it was just a little.
Are we still recording? Are we still good?
Hang on. Shoot. Yeah, we're still good.
Okay, good.
Cool. It's just that I literally have no idea for the past minute or so, nothing was recording.
Okay.
Or at least I didn't hear anything on your guys' end.
Okay.
Very
My
odd.
internet is fine at the moment.
Well, it was on me, so you're all fine. It was me.
Fuck. Oh
Um,
well. Well, we were going to talk about Grim Adventures.
actually, because I wanted to say that the return of the chicken from space really messed me up just because of, hey, let's decapitate a bunch of people.
Oh yeah.
And but I think one of the best episodes from Courage was literally the depression episode.
Perfect?
Okay, that one's dark and twisted. No, I mean the one where the dude was basically launching cannons that made everyone depressed, and the only cure was the plums.
Yes, that's the one with the kick-ass soundtrack that won an Emmy.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I just like the fact that Courage convinced Eustace to go along with his plan because he's like, "You'll get $20 out of it."
The other one I remember was the golden cap that like turned you to dust.
Oh yeah.
One
Also,
of my favorite characters that I really liked, and I might be biased because it's also a small little green creature. I like the really little fortune teller.
I love her.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
adorable. She's.
Oh, and one more. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
One more thing about Courage. I used to walk to school with my backpack when I was in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and these kids, because I didn't have Cartoon Network until 2004, so these kids would chase me, like they would chase me from their lawn with a wiffle bat, hit me with it, and say, "Watch where you're going, you fool!"
Oh my
I was
God.
like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then I found out, oh, it's from Courage, and I don't have Cartoon Network. So I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's a very
That's kind of mean just to make a reference to.
Also,
Like, okay.
and one last thing before we do move on to the Grand Adventures of Billy and Mandy, can I say that the lost potential that was had in the episode where Eustace calls up a bunch of the old villains to take on Courage?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That so much lost potential. Like, put Muriel in a castle and make Courage basically have to climb up it, where he faces off all against these villains a second time. Like, that would have been so good. But no, it's just a dodgeball game where he wins by screaming. He has no allies to himself, even though they bring back the Duck Brothers. And like he goes up against Cat, the mole, the weremole, the underwater mermaid thing.
The one that tried to grab the Muriel?
Yeah, the Bigfoot. There's like a lot of them that it's like and the episode ends with Courage, with Fred appearing on the television, going Courage.
No,
Uh, but anyway, let's
Yeah, he was every line before that in rhymes.
yeah, that was weird.
Very cool.
But now,
His name?
Freaky Fred.
Thank you.
yes,
Figure that out.
naughty. And now we need
Oh, I love in the Sondheim, but anyways.
and now we need to talk about the Evil and Grimm show. What's that? You don't know the Evil and Grimm show? Well, that was the original the original version original version before it eventually split off into two shows: The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy and The Evil Con Carne Show. Guess which
Yep.
one did not last?
Evil Con Carne.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was interesting. It just.
I want to
don't
say
know.
about the intro. I used to always think they were like going at each other, like fighting, like who's gonna be on first tonight? Who's gonna be? It's like, have you ever looked at
Yeah.
the kind of fight for it, like the opening of the opening credits. I was trying to think of the word, but yeah, I used to think they would always like they were fighting and stuff, like
Mhm.
just to get a chance to air. And I was always kind of a little disappointed when Evil Con Carne didn't win because I knew it wasn't as popular.
Yeah.
But even though I love Grim Adventures of Lily and Mandy a little more though, because it just seemed more polished. And honestly, the Evil Con Carne was darker, a lot darker.
Okay, so aside from the movies, which Big Boogie Adventure is my favorite episode of Grim Adventures that I still quote to this day with my childhood friend Grant is Bling Bling and the Hippopotamus.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
I love that episode.
You
Oh,
mama's so ugly. The people go outside for Halloween.
I still go reference the Yo Mama's so ugly. She can only be Yo Mama. Like I love it.
Your mama's so ugly, she looked out the window and got arrested for moaning.
Yep, your mama's so stupid she cheered off Billy's test.
Your mama's so stupid. She took a ruler to bed to see Halloween. She slept.
Your mama's so stupid she stole her car for gas money.
Your mama's so ugly, she made nothing inside.
She did
Your
two
mama.
bags to cover her face.
So ugly. I said she's
Hang on, I need some more.
You want 2 bags to cover her face. The pants would take it. Dracula would take it.
No, what does your Wolfman's teeth?
Wolfman's teeth.
And my favorite line that me and my childhood friend would always do was, a hippo? That's more like a fat cow, yo!
Bad
He's
early.
a duck man. Ugh.
Brains,
yeah.
brains, it's okay!
Weird
I-
Al Yankovic voiced him.
Okay, I had that song stuck in my head once. I couldn't remember what it was until like the next day. I was like, "Oh, I remember now." And
Wait, did someone say Weird Al Yankovic voiced him? Because it was Aurelio Voltaire.
Really? I thought the voice of that brain character was Weird Al Yankovic.
no,
Was-
you're thinking of the squid.
That was Voltaire, dude.
It was
What?
Voltaire.
Yeah, no, Weird Al voiced the squid in the Harry Potter parodies.
Yeah,
Oh.
They had a thing.
he
Also, can I
did.
just say that the second parody of it was better just because every time someone said Lord Moldywort, something bad would break.
it was
So
moldy.
much.
Moldy
So
butt.
much.
Moldy Butt.
Lord Moldy Butt.
Moldy
Lord
butt.
Moldy Butt.
Durr. It's- and I love how like when Mandy. Wait, hang on. I love at the end of that episode, like the principal, the dean is like he's saying, "You can't be real. He is real." And you know what I found? And Billy says something stupid, and then just the way he goes, "No, Billy." I don't know why. I love the way they just say "No, Billy." It just kills me.
The other thing that killed me about the intro to the show was Mandy's monologue at the beginning of every single episode. Sometimes it was really fun.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I still to this day really want to cosplay Mandy.
Yeah.
Ironically, like not even as a joke.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mandy.
okay. Okay, what about the one episode where Mandy actually smiles and they reset the entire universe of Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy and they wake up as Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup in the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
And then they're like, they go.
Mm. Alright, this is going to be another technical difficulty, I believe, where I'm going to have to go outside and figure out what the heck happened to my internet. Half the zombie episode. Anything else? Yeah, I can't read mine.
Get to
Fredbear.
Fred
I
Burger.
forgot which one you have a hard time spelling.
He also like
Guys,
nachos and frozen
guys,
yogurt.
where can I get hammer thingy? Because I'd like to make some really good stuff with it. Yes. He was better than Cheese.
have to make poo poo.
From fucking Foster's because they tried to play off like there was at one point in 2006 where they tried to make it like Cheese versus Fred Burger, like which one's the better one, and I was like, it's
Yeah.
always
God. It's
Yeah, I
always Fred
remember
Fred
that
Burger.
actually.
It's always Fred Burger. Always.
Let's.
And here's one more moment. Oh, great. What are we gonna do now? I don't know. We can close our eyes and spin around in circles until we fall down.
what? What was that from?
That was from the movie.
Oh,
That makes sense.
yeah, and then he said nachos and got hit with a cannon. that was some freaking like random ass fan fiction shit right there. Nachos, bam.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Welcome back.
I'll figure out how to edit that out.
I think we might have to start thinking about wrapping this up because it's late.
Oh yeah, I would love to.
Wow,
More for the
I didn't
fact
notice the time.
I'd love to do that. I really would. Except for the fact that because of what happened, we basically have nothing about the show we really wanted to talk about.
What?
Grimm. It literally cut out during the Grimm Adventures.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Do we have at least something?
No. Well, we just talked about the Yo Mama. That's it.
Okay, well at least we have some footage of this. That's bullshit, but whatever.
If anything, we could retry again.
We might
We
have.
could do like more like maybe in next month or not next.
I'm guessing that's
No,
Kelvin.
no, next month.
Hang on, is that Kelvin?
That's Calvin.
All right.
I know you always want to wrap it up, but I'm annoyed by this because it's twice it happened and cut off mid
It's a
recording.
mistake. Mistakes happen.
This is
Oh, what happened?
basically
We lost a lot of footage.
Oh,
yeah. So
it happened again.
it happened twice. So basically,
Yeah, we're gonna have to try it for next time.
What time do you guys want to do it next time?
Because the annoying thing is we were talking about the Grimm Adventures, and that's a good show with a lot of good, funny, and talented characters and whatnot.
Yeah, we can. You know what? Let's make another episode just about the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy because we can go on all day.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
just.
would like watch the show.
Still release this video on YouTube. Just say warning: technical difficulties. It cut out because I still liked this episode.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
scrapping this because there were some pretty good, funny moments here.
Hey, did you guys want to do anything on Saturday? Because I'm off then. So
I am not going to be able to. I am so sorry.
Me either.
Well,
Scruffy and Mattel will have the Fall Fest Fermaid and maybe some other frivolities to do.
I have a magic
because I was gonna say I could have both my machines recording the call so that we have a backup in case anything happens.
Yeah,
We needed
for next time.
Kelvin,
but
we need to do that like
unfortunately-
every single time from now on because yeah.
yeah, I'm actually going to
unfortunately,
assign.
I have a magic show.
Okay,
to
hang
do,
on.
so-
Hang on. I just want to say this. From this point onward, I'm going to assign one of you, if possible, to be a backup audio recorder. Because if I can't speak, I want to be able to at least get the rest of you all, since I feel you all have a much more
My
fun stuff.
computer's unpredictable, so
My,
I drop as
Yes.
tribute.
All right, so Micah or Kelvin, depending on which one of you is available, I'll have
Alright.
one of you act as a backup, and I'll just kind of like splice stuff in. But yeah, it sucks that like you all were basically possibly talking about Grimm Adventures and whatnot. Great show, really funny humor, and yeah, I guess we'll just kind of like try another recording where we'll talk about that show directly because there's a lot I want to say. Like the fact that
Still keep what we have, please.
yeah, I'm still gonna blow what we have, but basically I just want to say the fact that the Grim Reaper talks like he's from Jamaica.
Greg Eagles.
Yes, Mandy basically is the controller of everything in the whole world. If you watch the Nanny episode,
pull the lever, wait for pull the chain. Here comes the chocolate choo-choo train. I can't fucking believe it actually said that shit.
And Billy is voiced by the wonderfully talented Richard Horvitz.
Yes, who is now Moxie.
He also voiced.
Ain't filming us right now.
He also voiced Zim from Invader Zim.
Oh
We will
shit!
need
Don't
it
let them
for
infest
Hoover.
any of your halls, Moxie.
Like seriously, if I ever get, and this is something I'm going to say again, if I ever get a chance to meet Richard, I'm
Oh,
going
he was out for Power Rangers too. Ay.
Oh yes, he was. But I'm basically going to be like, yeah, no, I'm just going to do, or like,
And Dad from Angry Beavers.
yeah, he did a lot of great voices. And I'm like, you know,
You're this
you know, Billy, hey, I really like you like this. When you're not annoying me.
Well, jokes on you, because
Stay away from my eyes!
I got to meet Richard Horowitz in person,
I
and
think-
I got an autograph from
I
him.
think I did that once too, but I didn't realize who he was.
I got
Alright,
to meet
I
him
think
in
we're gonna
person.
call it.
Oh,
I'll still stay here a little bit, but these two are gonna call it.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm going to call the
I'll still
recording here
talk to
shortly.
y'all.
Oh,
Anyway,
yes, Indy.
I was gonna reply to you. I made the comic based on what
Yeah.
happened, but I didn't take it lightly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and tag you.
yep.
Indeed, wait, pause.
I just want to I want to end the recording, so just real quick, let's end this. Thank you everyone who thank you all for joining in. We will try to do this again some other week before October ends, where we'll be talking about the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy. Because, come on, how can't we?
Yeah.
So this has been Thomas Two Bits saying good night with his friend Silver the Oat,
Hi. Happy Tails.
Indie Timber,
I like both toys.
Micah the Wolf,
Yo.
Pixie the Gnome,
Oh.
Kelvin, who made a guest appearance.
Hey guys, it's me. I'm so glad I could be part of this.
No.
Thank
I'm
you
going to
so much.
kill you.
Happy Halloween,
I'm
everyone.
going to squish you, and even though they're most likely not here, Scruffy the Good, Orange Fox, and Mike, and Matomo.
Wow.
Wow, you almost confused me for another gay fox. Wow.
Listen,
Almost
There's
a wolf.
furries.
Listen.
There's so many gay fucks.
Oh, wait, he's a wolf?
Yeah, you
Okay.
screwed up too, Micah, because Matomo's a wolf.
Damn it!
listen. I think the edibles are kicking in. I'm starting to hallucinate.
Did you say the enemas are kicking in?
Okay. Good,
I'm playing.
good night, everybody.
And yeah, night, everybody.